I think that the reason that so many of us are struggling with mental health is that we don't have any answers as to who we've become. We didn't realize that we've changed. We were part of something greater than ourselves, and that we were a combat veteran. We were representing our nation. We were saving lives, and we were protecting one another. And you come home and there's no purpose. You're no longer that guy, and you're struggling to connect with people because you've changed. And we come home and this great skill set that I have is not applicable. And so when you give me an action, I'm trained to react. And so when that adrenaline comes up in me, I feel good. To you, it looks like rage. To you, it looks like I'm bigger than myself. To me, it feels like me. I feel like I'm doing the thing that I'm supposed to do. But then I've disconnected from here, so I'm unable to actually connect with you and understand what's going on. And I'm unable to connect with my wife and my kids because I don't have that ability anymore. This is flat. And so I'm saying things to people that, I love you, Mom, it's good to see you. And inside of my heart, I'm going, I hope she believes it, because I don't feel a thing. Why can't I connect, right? Why am I angry all the time? Why don't I just feel it all? Why don't I care? These things, when we sit down with mental health people, they don't have an answer for us. The answer basically is, let me help you with these symptoms. So my hypervigilance and my inability to connect and my anger issues and all these things, you tell me that there's something wrong with me. But you trained me for these things. So what are you doing to help me to readjust? And so what we're not getting is, we're not getting the education to know what's happened to us, that we are different and it's not a bad thing. Instead, the difference is seen as a disorder. Is there something wrong with us because of the way we are? And so we withdraw. And when I go to a medical provider and they want to talk me to death, I'm sorry, I've taken a lot of time to put every one of these bad things in a little box and lock it up. And I don't want to talk about these things, because if I think about them, then I go back to night sweats. I go back to bad dreams. I go back to my wife petting my head when I wake up, like, what's wrong? Well, you've been crying in your sleep and you're covered in sweat. Why do I want to talk about these things? What we're facing is a lack of understanding. People think it's what we've come home from. It's actually what we've come home to. A lack of understanding in our society of who we are now, and our own lack of understanding of who we are now. So we need an education process so we know what's happening here, what's going on with me. Educate me, tell me what's happening. Now, since I'm different, I'm going to be this guy, give me ways to regulate. Give me ways to slow everything down so I can create that space. Because I'm excellent when you give me something, I can respond or react rather straight away.